and you boil it down, campaigns are really just all about asking people to do things, right? You're asking people to volunteer. You're asking people to contribute money. You're asking people to register and vote. You're asking people to show up on election day and vote, right? You're always asking somebody for something. And a lot of us understandably feel a little bit of kind of hesitancy, especially when they're asking somebody to volunteer or asking them for money in particular. We kind of always feel like, oh, I don't know, I feel kind of bad asking this person. Maybe they don't want to do it, or maybe they're too busy, or, all these kind of natural feelings show where we feel like, oh boy, we're just trying to get everyone to do us a favor. All right, when you are asking somebody to volunteer, or you are asking somebody for money on a campaign, you are not asking someone to do you a favor, right? Not even the same ballpark. All right, what you are doing is you are giving someone an opportunity to be part of something that's bigger than ourselves, that's going to make our community and make our area better. And whether or not they take that opportunity is their choice, and it's up to them to make that choice. If you decide at the outset, well, I'm not going to ask this person because they seem really busy, or I'm not going to ask this person because, well, they've never talked about politics before, well, you are taking that decision away from them. You're taking the power away from them to decide what they want to do. Right? So you need to ask them in order to give them that choice of whether or not they want to be part of this campaign or not. And every time you decide not to ask somebody, you've made that choice for them and taken that choice away from them. Right? So that's the mindset you have to have when you are on a campaign and you are asking people to get involved. You are not asking for anyone to do you a favor. You are giving everyone an opportunity to be part of this. And that's why you've got to ask a lot of people. Right? Most of the people you ask will say no. And that's fine. And that's to be expected. If you are getting 15–20% of the people you ask to come in and actually volunteer, you are doing a great, great job. Right? You shouldn't really, if you're getting higher than that, then you are out of the ballpark. If you are getting most of the people you ask to say yes, that something is probably very wrong. What do you think might be wrong if most of the people you're asking are saying yes? Yeah, you're not asking enough people. If most of the people you ask say yes, that means you are playing too safe. And you're only asking people that you know will say yes, and you're not pushing yourself. You're not trying to reach out and reach into new communities and reach into new networks that you don't already have. Right? So before we get into how to do this, the ask itself is important. You've got to be willing to ask everyone, ask confidently, ask without shame, without fear. Give people the opportunity to join your campaign. Right? And give everyone that same opportunity, regardless of whether or not you think that they might say yes or not.